And with that, welcome everyone. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. We're downtown Lower Sackville at the Sackville Arena. A little bit of a flip-flop this afternoon. Mike Elliott here at High Button Sports. As normally it's the Kings home hockey time, but for this weekend it's going to be the Armada as the home team. They're taking on the Kings Hockey Club. Starting in goal for the Kings is going to be number 31, Joseph Saunders. And 200 feet across the ice from him, we've got number 1, Alec Hughan McLeod. And you know, every time these two teams battle, I've been privileged enough to be with the Kings Club for a few years now. And any time it's a Sackville Bedford, you might as well call it. It goes back a rivalry as old as I am. And with that drop of the puck, we are on their way. These two teams are important in the standings as well. They're sitting pretty well one game apart. The Kings with a 3-2-1, Armada with 3-3. Still lots more games he played as we're early into this one here at the Kings. There's a big collision on the side, getting things started already in behind the play. The Armada laying the first real lick. Now come back the other way, race for it back, but I think it's not going to be in time as we'll get our first whistle early into this one. And icing's the call. I think they forgot to start the clock. As I look up, only 10 seconds. Seems like a lot more than 10 seconds ticked off on that one. We'll check that in a bit. Between our clock and the game clock. And of course, Wade Wild over there in the timekeeper's box, which he always is. Either way, on the face-off, icing down in the Armada zone. Looking to set things up. Armada gets a draw in behind their own goal. Looking to bring it out down Mackinnon. Puts it to the far corner. They start to break out along the boards. King trying to keep them pushed back in. Kings wearing their white. Armada in their navy blues. Looking to spin around, turning right back in to Chisholm, keeping the Armada at bay. And then again, along that wall, Chisholm all over that puck. Now he takes a bump, and now the referee's arms up, and we're going to get our first penalty of this one. As the hands came up. Now there's an extra bump as well. Let's see if there's going to be anything else coming here. Looks like the hands came up. Might be head contact or roughing. We'll see here now. And it is head contact, so we'll see if it's 2 or 4 as number 77 heads to the box. So early power play here for the Kings. We'll readjust our clock to the same as the clock here in the building. So Mackinnon in the box for 2. Kings with an early power play here. Still wait for our first shot on goal. They're not even a minute in. And they're on the power play. They control the draw up top. Here's Weston. Jaden Weston has a quick look. He tries to set things up. He's going to try to bring it in alongside here on the short wall. Hand it back to Cole. Mason Cole, far side. Now Frazier. Frazier fires one. Got that hard shot, but when misses everything, comes all the way out. And going to give the Armada a favor. It's come all the way down deep. If you're looking for the penalty call. Now almost a short-handed shot. There it is. And then stepping into his player there was Sederuk. And then again, more player. There's Weston this time. But down there all by himself trying to find some room. Is the Armada killing some valuable time here on the power play. Almost 40 seconds gone. Now the Kings will look to set up. Cole going to go for a little skate now. Far side, in front of his own break, on front of his own bench, but the breaks on now. Frazier there at center to help him out. Ben Frazier over the blue line. His teammates are making a change. He takes it down, goes all the way around the back of the goal, looks for somebody open as he goes around the world. Now goes cross ice, far side. Romaine, he steps up, he fires one. There's a shot on goal, rebound, and it's in the back of the net. Power play marker going to go to the Kings. First shot was saved, but the rebound sitting on the doorstep, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the team leader. And it is number 11, Mason Cole, leading the lineup. We'll wait for the official goal call either way. Barely a minute and a half here into the first period. We get our first goal. It's on the power play, and it's 1-0 Kings. We'll bring it back to center. Face-off comes inside the zone. Kings quickly put it right back out through the middle. Armada quickly back the other way again. Looking to give chase here is Frugier. Frugier gives his player a bump. Kings try to rim around the far side. Armada keeps it in, fires one towards the goal. That Saunders gets his first puck touch, fires it to the corner. Tried to come out front with it now. Kings picked that off, and they looked to skate up ice. Lavuta moves it over now. Cope, he dumps it in. Kings just stay on side, puts it in the open corner. Grancelli puts it down deep. Armada looking for behind their own goal. Forced to the corner. Trying to pop it out. Grancelli puts it back in deep again. To the other side now. Looking to move it out. And Armada, watch out on that far side. We got the short glass along the boards inside the zones. And everybody had a quick little stop. There's the extra whistle. Here's the goal announcement. And it was Mason Cole, his team leading 5th goal of the season. Romaine and Frazier getting the assist marker there on Cole's goal. Armada now in their own zone, looks to clear. Chips one out through center. Race for it back as Amiro. He goes high off the glass, up back through center. Old almost picks it off in front of his own bench. Now he tries to go back and forth here. Looking for it. There's a chance here for Surratt. As Surratt finds it inside the zone. He puts it down deep. Old gives chase as him and Corkum bump going behind the goal. Now it's going to be picked up by Jackman, captain. Captain Jackman tries to clear it along the boards. Force it back in deep. Looking to pick it up now. It was Hakala. He tries to come out front. There's a loose puck and firing that one, just missing wide. Was Sebastian Surratt. Now Jackman up center for the Kings. Looking for a change as he dumps it in deep. Chance here now for McNeil as he looks to start to break out. They come up through the middle now. Surratt looking for a change as he dumps it in deep. Chance here for Weston as he looks up ice, looking to catch the Armada on said change. Weston looks to go for a skate right in front of his own bench. Heads up there at the blue line. He puts it in deep. The official as well. Everybody gets all tied up. The 277s go down. Now along the boards. Armada trying to force it loose. O'Leary in there looking to pick the puck out. Here the referee yelling at them to play the puck as Neufeld puts it down deep. Now a chance for the Armada at center. Weston had his player all time lined up. Gives him a bump. Gets some cheers from his teammates on the bench. They had a front row view. Armada now in their own corner. Rimming around, got to come out. And the arms up. And ice is going to be the call to the dismay of the Armada bench. So end-to-end action here as they're just over 4 minutes gone. 1-0 Kings getting an early one on the power play. As we get that puck down deep now on the icing call. Of course, everybody hopefully is awake now after staying up late watching that great Blue Jays game last night, winning Game 1 in the World Series. Of course, Game 2 tonight. All of Canada will be watching that, so make sure you had the High Button channel on as well, watching all the streams that we got going on all day. It started early this morning, and there's lots of games between all the different levels of action, and we got a great game here at the arena here in Sackville. There's a shot there, just turning around, wire one. Cole looking for his second here of the afternoon. That misses the target. Now in behind their own goal, Mackinnon looks to bring it up, goes along the wall. Chipping in from the blue line now, maybe a chance walking in here, and fire one, roofing one. Cade Romaine with an absolute snipe show, putting that upstairs, making it 2-0. Found a loose puck, came in, made no mistake. Bar down beauty, 2-0 Kings. And Frazier coming here to center ice to grab that puck. I believe that's going to be Romaine's first as a King as they toss that. I recognize that kid catching the puck on the bench. So congratulations to Romaine, and what a goal. That's his first. That's an absolute beauty. Back at center, lots of hockey left to be played here. We're still early. Not even 5 minutes in. Armada brings the puck in the zone. Kings trying to clear it. Cope battling along the boards there. Right in front of that Kings logo. Does pop out. Armada at their own blue line, looking up ice as Todd puts it in deep. Both teams give chase. Kings trying to move it quickly along the boards there. Grancelli takes it up. Here's the goal announcement. And it is Romaine's first of the season, unassisted. Now to the far side. Trying to catch up to the play. Here's a race for it back inside the zone as Creighton trying to get there first. Going to be picked up by Romaine, who just scored moments ago. He's feeling it now. Got to go for a little skate. He tries to bring it up. He loses the handle. Armada pushes it right back the other way. Picked up in the line, but can't make too much happen there. Is the Armada. They're looking for a change now. Kings maybe the long stretch pass. Jackman fresh off the bench. He picks up by himself. He loses the handle inside the line. Now Armada quickly back the other way. Here's Fougier. Fougier inside the line. Chips it in. gives chase down deep in the corner. Got a couple white jerseys on him. Picked up now by Amiro. Jacob Amiro looks up ice. Gets it to Jackman. Jackman up through the middle. And a little extra move, too many. And offside will be the call. Great pace to this one here early this afternoon. Kings getting too early. Now we get a face-off on the far side, right in front of the penalty box. Officials get the wingers all lined up in behind. And Kings control the draw. Amiro puts it up along the wall. Armada picked that up. They're quickly back the other way. Looking to bring it up now. Maidment. He can't make anything happen. That pass is picked off. Now Thompson. Thompson trying to get his step. Matt Thompson puts the brakes on, looks far side. And there's a quick shot, but Jackman misses. Now the Armada along the boards. Look to clear it out. Kings quickly collapsing on this puck. Now down the corner. Jackman, Thompson battling hard with McNeil. Kings have it to the far side, back to the blue line. And Amiro, the quick shot. He gets taken down for his troubles as he misses on the far side. Kept in at the blue line for the moment. Now the Armada look to clear it up. They do get outside the line. Big battle here in front of us as Lemoyne takes the puck. Can't get too deep. Fugier now. He hits the right side of the red line. He looks for a change as he puts it in. Now a little cross-ice pass by Amiro. That goes off on Amiro leg. And now that they take it in behind that little backhand pass, they give it right back as Jackman takes it. Jackman off the boards, looking for Lemoyne. Lemoyne, look for a puck, gets it back on his stick. He goes cross-ice. Jackman open on the far side, puts the brakes on. We're at top of the circle trying to feed Lemoyne heading towards the net. Goes off a leg. Kings put it back in deep. Armada behind their own net, putting the brakes on. Mackinnon looks to come up for a skate. He looks for some daylight as he hits the red line, but another one with a move, maybe one too many. Another offside call as the puck comes right on top of Saunders. Shots, not many of them, as the Kings scoring on both of theirs. And Armada showing 2 shots as well. That faceoff is going to come below us. Offside call. Armada look for the draw, but LeBlanc coming right through the faceoff circle to force them back deep. Now along the boards. Armada does move it out. Old trying to go for a skate. Sederuk steps up, puts it back in their own zone. Now he's going to glove one down. And as he puts it back down on the ice, he's touched by his teammate. So a hand pass will be the call. Another whistle. Face-off will come to the far dot. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in this afternoon. Taking some good action. We always say the best place to be is here in the arena, but you can't. We'll do our best here on the stream to bring you the action. As they battle, they'll not long far side, pops out. Armada back at their own blue line. All trying to chip one in. Bouncing puck from Surrett. Surrett as well looking for it. He gets taken down. Now Weston behind his own goal. Goes to the far side. Kings look up ice. Neufeld. His pass is chipped off. Armada got to wait for everybody to get back on side. They put it in deep. They tag up. Weston will have a look again. Weston looking up ice. Going to go long stretch far side. Picked up now by Chisholm. Chisholm pokes one ahead. That's picked off. Mackinnon looking for a skate. He gets right back at a big collision there as stepping up and taking out his players, Hakala. And another one as stepping up. This time it's Pinu. Armada does clear it out as they've been throwing the body around. They chip it inside the zone a little bit too far. Kings chip it right back out. And we'll see here. And the call was made from the far bench, I believe, before the referee did. The change was being made at the Armada bench, and the puck came right there and was played. And too many players is going to be the call. So another power play coming up here for the Kings, who got one early, and they're able to strike early on that one there. As going to serve the penalty for the bench minor, it's going to be number 7, Owen Chisholm. And we'll bring the face-off into the Armada zone. Kings already with 2, looking to add to their lead. Again in the power play, and they get the draw. Here's Romaine. Hands it off. Now far side. Frazier walks in, top circle, rifles one, gets nothing but glass. Now Mason Cole looks up, trying to go to the bumper slot area. Armada picked that off, and they send it down the length of the ice. Oh, Leary, he's flying up there on the forecheck. He's out there looking to take it right from Saunders, who's able to play it to the corner. O'Leary still on the forecheck. Here short-handed. Now here comes Ben Frazier. Ben Frazier flying up the ice. He's through the neutral zone. Down deep to the corner. Loses the handle. Does a little reverse check as the puck comes in behind the goal. Armada looks to clear it out. Bouncy puck kept in for the moment. And it does get out as Corkum got to retreat back to his own zone. 1:10 to go here in the power play. Kings quickly up. Move ahead. We had to watch their bench as well. Now this one's going to be picked off. There's a shot from a sharp angle that Saunders gets a piece of. Nebe puts it in. Kings will look to set up behind their own goal. Good job for the Armada here, trying to keep the Kings as far away from their end as possible. Now bring it up over. Picked off, and again, Armada clears it right out to center. Now Amiro back at his own line. Jacob Amiro has a quick look. Now Corkum looks to skate, almost loses the handle, almost a chance there for the Armada to pick that off, but they put it right back deep in the zone again. Corkum going to skate it behind his own goal. Now with some room far side, Amiro going to rim it around the old horseshoe. Grancelli looking for it along the boards. Two blue jerseys converge quickly on him, and they with a little extra poke get it out. As trying to find that puck was Van Pochis. As it down to only 10 seconds left in the power play. Kings from behind the net, Grancelli. You hear the goalie tapping his stick now. Penalized player steps out of the box. Weston had to be careful there. Now chance out front. And what a save there in tight. Sinderberg looked like he had the goalie dead to rights, but somehow able to get over and get a piece of that. Now the shot from the blue line with traffic in front. Another save from the Armada goaltender. We approach 9 minutes to go here in the first. Kings take a bump there as it gets forced to the corner. Now looking for it at the blue line. Losing the handle. Looking to move it up quickly. Trying to split the D. Looking for some room. But can't get through. And getting taken down there. Referee's arm stays down as well. But he's up and okay. He's looking to bring the puck up now. And we're going to get a whistle wave as we have a little conversation here. And the linesman coming over, have a chat with the ref. We'll see what comes on here now. I think they're going to call that an icing. I didn't quite see that one either way. A little confusion on both sides. But the faceoff will come back deep in the zone. .8:31 remaining here. First period, 2-0 for the Kings. On the draw, comes to the half wall. Glover trying to keep it in. Armada Fougere forces them back in their own zone. Romain trying for a high one, watch out on the bench, but just hits the top of it. They try to chip it back and forth. And heads up there as Romain, which he likes to do, as the offside call and bouncing puck. He was looking for a big hit. He's flying through there. Now he's going to have another conversation with Urin. And I don't think he liked that too much, coming to the to his teammates' rescue there a little bit. So as this game continues, the physicality is going to ramp up a little more. Kings can't clear. Fougere is able to put it in deep. Romain trying to chip it along the boards. Armada looking to hold the line. Kings poke it out. Armada will start up again at their own line. Pinu can't bring the puck with him. Picked up by Lemoyne. Lemoyne, he takes a bump right in front of his own bench to the cheers of the crowd there. And there's a knuckle puck from the blue line that goes right on goal. But the Armada goalie able to see that, put the glove out, cover up into the face-off inside the zone. 7:51 to go first period. This face-off now deep in the Armada zone. On the draw, Kings control. Corkum looks to put it in deep as he tries to skate off a bump. Now LeBlanc walking right in. He fires a shot. And the rebound was loose for a moment. But covering up quickly there was Huham for the Armada goaltender, sorry. Huham McLeod will redo that face-off. This one's going to go to the corner. Armada forces to the far side. Both teams looking for it now. But crashing in tight was LeBlanc. LeBlanc with it, and he gets poked down. And there's the referee's arm up in behind us. And then as they get up, there's another, Devane in there as well. Everybody come and have a conversation. They didn't like that hit along the boards. And now Amiro gives an extra bump. You're right beside the referee as well. Might be lucky he got away with one there. Now they have a conversation as well with the bench. It looks like just one going to the box, and looks like it's going to be number 5 for the Armada. So Charlie Thompson heads in. I missed a signal from the referee, but 2 minutes up on the clock. Might be boarding. So another power play opportunity here for the Kings. Scored on the first one. Armada able to kill off the last one. And Armada with that draw, got to make the Kings start back in their own zone. All right, there's Saunders out to play it. Almost gave it a gift as he went on the backhand and was almost picked off. Now Amiro going to circle back as he looks to set up. Puts a little move on now. Oh, cross-checking was the call, so got the hands up. Cross-check as Amiro takes the puck as he tries to take the puck to the corner. Armada can't clear. Kept in at the blue line. Chisholm has a quick look. He fires one. That's deflected. That's going to be waved off right away because that was well over the shoulder. So a good call by the official there. Great tip, don't get me wrong. Maybe the player thought it might have been a power play goal, but he's going to head back to the box. Faceoff will come outside. 1:18 to go there. And you can hear the official announcement. That should come outside. They're all lined up on the outside. Players don't realize as of yet. A good hand-eye coordination for the Kings there to get a piece of that. No chance for the goaltender there. That was well above the shoulder. So a good call on the official. They don't get enough credit sometimes when they do make the call. So we'll make sure we do acknowledge that. So no goal. Stays 2-0. Kings stay on the power play. They look to put it in deep. They're going to be offside, though. They don't realize it. And then as they touch the puck, offside would be the call, and I believe that's going to go all the way down. And as like most times up here in the booth, we get the call correct, offside. On the delayed offside, so we'll bring it all the way down deep. 1:05 to go here in the power play. Kings right off the draw, going to bring it right up as Cole tries to split the D. Can't catch up with the puck. Chance for the Armada to clear. They're going to set down and in behind the play. O'Leary's hanging around. He's looking for a loose puck as he was behind the D. Look for that long stretch pass, shorthanded. Now down in the corner. Kings bringing out 43 seconds to go, power play. Jaden Weston has a quick look. Looking up ice now. Has to get around his teammate first as he looks. Now he goes cross ice on the tape of Frazier. Frazier looks to bring it over the blue line. Ben Frazier breaks wide here, short side on the backhand, takes it all the way around, trying to find somebody open as he goes around the world. Puts the brakes down along the far boards. Still has it. Fires a shot from the sharp angle. Goalie makes a save. Rebound's picked up. And trying to bring that down. There's another one that, this one wouldn't have been called a high stick as Weston knocked that down. But the second opportunity for the Armada, able to get it in deep. As the penalized player is going to get ready to step out of the box. We'll be back to 5-on-5. So another good kill for the Armada. Now trying to spin away on a forecheck here is Weston behind his own net. And with some help here, here's Frugier. Picks up a loose puck. He tries to spin off the boards. He goes down low, gets it back. Tries to go out front, now in behind the net. As they have a quick look, trying to find somebody open with battle in the front there as well. Now in behind, forced to the corner. Armada with it again. Both teams just battling. Armada unable to get a shot on goal here. They're on the loose puck quickly. Chisholm goes back here to the blue line. Todd does keep it aside, fires the shot, and it goes up. Savuta, who then chips it out. Now back inside their own zone. Todd Chips one up ahead. Quickly up the other way, but it goes off a King's stick. Now they're in their own zone. They look up ice. Romaine trying to hit Culp. Culp there in stride now. He's going to go for a little skate. He's going to fire one. Toe save. Rebound. But Grancelli can't quite catch up to it. Rebounds cleared from McNeil. Now from in behind. Trying to clear off the boards. Glover can't hold the line. Comes back for Romaine. Chases it back in his own zone. Romaine takes it behind his own net. Cage Romaine looking up ice. And trying to tip it was Thompson. But it's picked up in behind him. Now Thompson tries to bring it inside the line. Picked off by Fugier, who gets on the right side of the red line, look for a change, chips it in deep. Behind the net. Trying to clear it out. Now it's Thompson. Thompson, he gets taken to the boards, keeps the puck. Look for a pass over front, nobody home there to connect. But they pick it up off the boards. Romaine looses in the skates and he's going to lose it outside. Now he's going to have to regroup back at his own blue line. Hands it off to Glover. Glover has a quick look. Now it's picked up by Thompson again. Thompson far side. Jackman trying to break wide. Can't get by Mackinnon, gets turned back. Now just inside the blue line. Fires a shot towards the front of the net. That doesn't get through. Then trying to move it up. Trying to find some room. Trying to get through. But can't get through as Amiro takes a bump. As Van Boltjes was trying to get through on a clear break. Now Creighton. Quick pass up far side. Takes a bump there hard as Amiro steps into his player. Now a battle on the boards. Puck comes back to Amiro. Amiro high off the glass. Looking up through center. Battle there is Chisholm trying to knock it loose. He's going to give his player a bump. And now the Armada going to get their first chance on the power play as the Kings touch up. It should be a similar call they had earlier. And it's going to be a cross check. And this one's going to go to number 34, Camden Chisholm. He's going to head to the box for two. So with 2:43 to go, first period, Armada get their first opportunity on the power play, looking to get on the score sheet, cut this lead in half. It's obviously Wade doing his traditional call for the home team, and of course the home team this afternoon, which is the reverse of what it normally is. But it doesn't change the benches, because as the Kings always use that visitors bench even when they're home. There's a nice play there to keep that in at the blue line. Now it's put in deep. Trying to set things up here from the corner. Up top, Todd quickly moves it over. But unable to move. Look for a call. Flying in there, but keeping it at the blue line. Second opportunity, though. That's going to be sent down. Armada will have to start in their own blue line. And try to catch up the play. Here's Maidman. He tries to go far side, pass a little bit too far. They pick it up along the short boards, puts it in deep. Up top now, Mackinnon. His defensive partner far side, gets it back, walks in, looks for some traffic, fires one, and it gets knocked down right in front. And it was loose here for a moment, but the Kings find it. A minute to go here in the power play. They send it the length of the ice. Mackinnon all the way in the corner. Has Lively on him. Forcing him back deep. Now get some help. Now they start to break out from their own zone. Quickly, far side. Is DeBay. Can't quite get it. Now Mackinnon tries to bring it out. He loses the handle as Lively puts it back in deep. Armada will try again. DeBay. Over the line. Takes it to the far corner, through the close corner, sorry. Then he goes around and go to the far side. Spinning and turning, trying to make a move. They put it in deep. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Looking to come out in the corner, and there's Saunders. And he's going to hold that puck. Now a player going to get taken down as they have a little conversation. They didn't like them looking for a rebound in tight as Saunders had froze the puck right in the side of his crease. 15 seconds on the power play. Just under a minute to go here in the first. And again, as we expect between these two clubs, a lot of conversations after the whistle. I'm sure that will go a little further as this game continues. And the faceoff to the left of Saunders, deep in the Kings zone. To the boards, Romaine for the Kings. Looks to just hold it on the boards there. As he has Van Boltjes looking to knock the puck loose, but he's going to hold on to it long enough, get a whistle, another face-off inside the zone. 50 seconds ago in the period, 8 seconds remaining now in the power play. Armada will have to keep an eye out on the penalty box. I see Pino have a quick look over his shoulder here. Now Jackman knocks out a loose puck. In behind, look for some help from Romain. Now there's that long pass as a penalized player steps out of the box, but they can't quite connect with him. Now it's picked off, chance for Cole, and he can't quite pull the trigger in tight as the puck just landed on his stick, and he walked in alone tight, tried to go to the forehand. I couldn't quite get the shot off either way. Good job. And Woods up there. And now there's going to be a melee as crashing the goaltender, and everybody joined the dog pile. The referee's indicted, the player's down. The good news is for Saunders is he's up the first one up. As we'll pan away now, everybody's up okay as Romain was down on the ice. He's up, but Saunders is skating away. Give him his head a little shake, but he took a big collision there. And that brought a crowd. Saunders got his helmet off. I'll keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. He took the initial hit, and then when everybody jumped in, just a melee there in the blue paint. Referee's having a big couple chats here. Looks like Romain, I know he was in aggressive there. Looks like he's going to be heading to the box first as well as number 21, Slavuta. As they're heading to the dressing room. Mackinnon as well, he's heading to the box. Referees will have a look here. Only 24 seconds remaining here in the period. Looks like a power play for sure, I would say. Maybe for the Armada. I thought the initial penalty might be going to the Armada, but then protecting his goaltender. There was lots of action happening there as Romain jumped in there, and obviously Salvuta as well. We may not get the penalty calls until after the period's over. Nothing up on the board as of yet. Long conversation happened between the official and our timekeeper, Jordan Jackman, over there having a conversation with the ref now. Captain of the Kings trying to figure out. And the Armada going to head over as well. Takala, assistant captain, wants to get some clarification for his team. Now the official as well talking with the coach of the Kings. And it got a little quiet in here. You can hear the fans yelling something. All right, 2 minutes up on the clock. It looks like 2 minutes for Slavuta. So another power play for the Armada to finish this, and they don't score to start the second. Shots on goal 9-7 in favor of the Kings, who lead by 2. Faceoff's going to come outside the zone, I believe, because the defenders came in from the blue line. So 5-on-4 power play for the Armada. We'll get some clarification at the break if they don't announce it beforehand. And then almost like giveaway there's Hakala fanned on that pass hit, but he does get it back. Now he looks up ice as he hits the red line, chips it in, gives chase. Fugier trying to get there first. Only 7 seconds ago, they're going to have to go quick. Moves it over. And at the whistle, fires one, and that hit the post in behind. And almost a goal there as he had the C&I shot from the blue line as the horn goes. So that's going to do it for us. 2-0 Kings, shots on goal 9-8 in favor of the Kings. No clarification on the penalties as of yet, so we'll get that after the break. We'll take about a quick 10 to 12 minute break. Watch the Zamboni go around. Hopefully Dave can make straight lines here this afternoon. And we'll be back for what should be that first period tells us anything. The second period. Mike Elliott, High Bite Sports. We'll see you in a few. And you hear the music as the players get their way back on the ice. Teams will switch ends, 20 minutes up on the clock, 2-0 Kings after 1 period to play, but the Armada will start on the power play for a minute 36. They see all the players heading back to the box there. Kings getting the extra one from that little melee. They crashed the goaltender. Have a quick look, make sure everything's back the way it is. So, yep, Saunders back between the pipes. Everybody seems to be okay. I do see one Kings player being attended to by the trainer. Down by their bench, but either way, puck drops, second period on the way. And here we go as the Armada bring the puck inside the zone. Looks to set up along the boards. Down deep now, Fugier trying to come up front with it. He takes all the way around. He's going to go back to the far side. DeBay back to the blue line. Todd reaches. Luckily, he has that long reach. Just keep that onside. Now Hakala. He puts it down deep. Now picking up right here. Trying to walk in. Van Poitras can't quite pull the trigger, but hands it off to the far side. Back of the blue line. Todd again able to put it to the corner. Now Corkum trying to fire that one out. Everybody reaching up with their sticks, but it will go to the length of the ice. 55 seconds to go in the power play. Goalie plays it, but he throws it to the open boards and makes another pass. The player all tied up there. Looking for a call there on this side. Not going to get it, and the Kings going to send it back down. 40 seconds to go. Jackman in on the forecheck. Lemoyne there as well as he takes a bump. Almost comes up with a puck, but a good job by the Armada. Now they look to go cross ice pass. Picked up now. DeBay brings it inside the line, puts it in deep. Hakala gives chase to the corner, as well as Van Poitras. Gets it up to Hakala. Hakala back along the boards. Down deep. Maidment. He takes it around the goal. He hands it off. There's a pass over front, but Saunders gets a paddle down. Stop that pass. 5 seconds left on the power play. Far side. Pass over. The goalie taps his stick. And watch out in behind now. They might have it coming out of the box, and it's going to be tipped up by Thompson, so no icing as he jumped off the bench. Now a chance for Thompson. He tries to go short side. There was some room up over the shoulder, but misses and goes wide. Now battle on the boards. Moved over. Jackman look for some ice. He rips a shot that's deflected to the corner. Jackman gives chase. Try to go along the boards with it. Armada look for it in his feet. Able to poke it down low. There's Todd. Todd looks up ice. Connects there. Trying to get free far side. It's Fugier. Almost had one step. I couldn't get by Armiro. Now Armiro takes a bump. Fugier comes back. Take it back. Now he looks out front. Everybody whacks away at it. But a shot just goes wide. Comes to the corner. Armada with some pressure. Back to the blue line. Wind him on a fire one. But that's got to go off Armiro in front. As it doesn't get through. Now Armiro picks up a loose puck. Rims it to the far side. Lemoyne takes a big bump there. And the referee puts his arm up as the puck wasn't in the area. And we're going to get an interference call. I wasn't sure if it was going to be interference or charging as the penalized players come out for both teams. And we're going to get a power play for the Kings right after they kill one off. Heading to the box will be number 2, Isaac Bungay. So another power play opportunity for the Kings. They scored one early to start the game. Get another one here now. And they control the draw. Here's Weston. Hands it off. Weston to LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to spin away. Goes back up top with it. Gets it back. Trying to find a lane. Hands it back again. Weston looks for some traffic in front. Likes to shoot. Goes off escape pass. It's almost right out front. You got to watch those boards in behind. Loose puck. Trying to clear, but it hits a body. Doesn't get out. And now in behind. I believe then we're going to have a conversation. I thought the net might have been off. But I think 2 of them might be going to the box here as they came together. And it looks like it's going to be number 37, Nash Neufeld. All right, no, it's just going to be the one. So Neufeld's going to head to the box for head contact. I didn't see the referee's arm up. But either way, that'll do it for the power play. So minute 34, we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey. To watch a couple fans coming up with some great rink fries, and they look good this afternoon. Either way, 4-on-4. As heading to the box is number 37, Jack Dewfield, for a head contact, 2 minutes. Kings control the face-off, though, as they look to bring it up. Lots of open ice here for these athletes as Weston puts it into the open corner. LeBlanc trying to get there first. Battle on the boards. Trying to knock it loose. Both teams trying to, and Mackinnon trying to spin with it. Mackinnon has it again, and then it skates. It comes loose. Chisholm tries to go to the backhand. Chisholm still with it. He throws a shot, but he fires that one well high. Still another minute to go here, 4-on-4. That goes off a referee. Almost came out front, but Hakala for the Armada picks up, moves it up, and looking to move it now and inside the zone. But they're going to say didn't quite hit the red line. And icing will be the call as Surratt tried to put that in deep. Face-off will come all the way down to the far side. As you approach 4 minutes gone now here, second period. Armada trying to bring that out. Fraser keeps it in, but one dangle too many at the line and puts himself offside. They'll have to reset. Now Romain got to go for a little skate as he brings the puck inside. He looks at the room. He takes a few bumps. Armada picked the puck off, and they're going to go back the other way. Fugier going for a skate now. Fugier far side. He puts the brakes on. Still 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Looking for somebody open. Puts it down low. Nobody home. Romain picks that off. Now Cade Romain will go for a skate. Gives it to Fraser. Fraser down below us. Brings it inside the line. Stretches to the far side. He fires it out. Gets it right back. Almost came right back to him. A pad pass. Trying to get the puck up. As they had a player in behind the play was Van Bucci. And a big hit there. Referee's arms up. As Romain, as he likes to do with the big hit. But charging's going to be the call. And now Fraser's going to have Vimpino have some words. But number 43, Cade Romain, going to head to the box. Charging will be the call. So golden opportunity here now for the Armada, 5-on-3. And now there's another player heading to the box as Fraser's in there as well. So 27 seconds left on Neufeld's penalty. Amiro now asking for an explanation. I know there was a lot of words being exchanged between Fraser and the Armada. So 3 white jerseys in the box here. Nothing up on the clock at the yet. Just 2 minutes for charging to Romain. We'll see if Fraser might get 10 or if this 5-on-3 will continue for a little longer. But right now, 5-on-3 for 27 seconds. As 15 and a half gone, or remaining here in the second. And Armada with the draw, looking to set up, looking for a pass out front. They pack away at it. Saunders down, and the puck's underneath them. He loses his paddle. Now he gets up and gets a shot to Fugier. It was telling him how nice of a save he just made. He didn't like that too much. See if anything comes from that. As this is getting a little testy, folks. Referee's having a conversation far side, as they have a few times. Looks like everybody's ready to go. Just a long conversation. 18 seconds remaining. As they're back over at the Kings bench. The official's been over there a few times having a conversation. I'm sure the Kings coach is not happy, but hard to argue. Looks like they're set to go here now. Almost. As Saunders gets his helmet straightened away. Now they're going to drop the puck. Comes to the corner. Clearing attempt. Hits a leg as Amiro can't clear. Kept it at the blue line now. Setting up there. Hakala down low to try to give it back. 4 seconds. 5-on-3. There's a shot. Hits the body in front. Saunders has to react. Rebound not clear. First penalty over. And now Saunders had again. Clear the rebound. Another shot. Didn't get much on it. Another save. As Saunders doing it all here with no paddle. Kicking that leg out. Armada control. Far side. Power play here. Hakala gets it back. Can't quite handle the pass. But picks up on the boards. Up top, Todd. Goes for a save. He fires one. That misses on the short side. Nothing but boards. Hakala picks up a loose puck. He's at the goal line. He looks out front trying to knock one in. As it hits the skate, goes to the far side. As they announce the penalty call, so I'll listen in. There's Romain with that first charging call. And the puck's tight tied up in behind. Referee yelling at them to move it. He's giving some extra shots in there. And both teams giving some extra whacks. Puck pops out. Corkum looks for some open ice. He has to send it down the length of the ice as the Kings need a change. Todd gonna hustle back. We think both teams making a change. 30 seconds to go in Romaine's penalty. As that's sent the length of the ice, but that's gonna be an icing. As the Armada unable to touch it. So I'll bring it back to the Armada zone. 26 seconds remaining on the power play. Looks like Frazier must have got 10, maybe for unsportsmanlike. As his penalty's not up on the clock. Armada control, they try to rim around far side. Weston got to get there first for the Kings, got to put it right back deep. They're going to be offside. They got to tag up. Savuta up there in the forecheck. Todd makes one move as he brings the puck up through the middle. Now he gains the line. They just one little move too many as I look over here at the fans with a little bit of a groan there. As much as coaches love that extra move at the blue line, they're going to be offside. 9 seconds to go, power play. 13:35 remaining, second period. Face off over there in front of the penalty box. Been lots of action over there, especially here in the second. Lots of hockey left to be played. We're not even halfway through. And the Kings pick up the draw. Moving around. Culp looks to get it out. He skates it to center, but loses the handle as Savuta had his man all lined up. Well, many players stepping up for the check and leaving the puck as the penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. Puck put back inside the zone. Glover gets chased. He takes a bump there from Chisholm. Kings will try the opposite side. Grancelli, he takes a bump. Tries the other way. Off the boards. So Savuta has to go off his stick, but they clear it out to center. As right up there is Romaine, as he likes to do. He got nothing but air in that one, but he was going for a big check, and hear the coach saying heads up. And a good job by the Armada to get out of the way of that freight train. And there's one that's got to go up into the netting and out of play. 12:46, second period remaining. 2-0 Kings. Both goals coming back in the first period, one in the power play. As there's been lots of action, a lot after the whistle as well. As they get a shot over there, you can see Brady Giles, as he does here, pretty well as many times as I'm here at the rink, as well as Wade Wild, taking some great photography. Make sure you check him out on his website. And Giles Photography is that shot from the blue line. Saunders able to make the save. Rebound comes to the corner. Now Lemoyne trying to go along the boards. Fires the blue line, not out. Armada puts it right back in. They put it in deep. This one, Amiro trying to come off the wall with it. He looks up the ice. Connects with Thompson. Thompson now trying to break wide on that far side. Gets taken to the corner. Now to the opposite corner now, as both teams try to find it. Kings have it. Pass out front. Trying to connect with Lemoyne. Couldn't quite get the pass through. Now to the blue line. Corkum tries to put in deep. That can be picked off. Now here comes Hakala for the Armada. Over the line. Surrett, he fires one. He tries to go far side. Maybe look for a pad pass as well. Saunders with the save. Now Corkum with the rebound. Brings it back to the corner. Thompson goes far side. Lemoyne tried to go skate to stick. Couldn't quite bring it up. Now Thompson picks off a pass. He's inside the zone. Leaves it for Lemoyne. Lemoyne for Jackman. Jackman to Thompson to the back of the net. Tic-tac goal. As a nice little three-way pass in play, and Thompson gonna finish it off. And the Kings gonna take a 3-goal lead. They'll bring that back to center. It wasn't pretty to start, but it was pretty to finish. As the Kings, as they finally get back to even strength, able to put one home. Lemoyne, Jackman, and then Thompson putting it home. No chance for the Armada goaltender on that one. As some good puck movement as play continues down the far side. And again, both teams throwing the bodies around LeBlanc as the 2-19s battle. Now down below us, Maidment puts the puck in deep. Sideruk looking for it. Maybe out front. There's a chance. They bring it away. It's in the blue paint. Puck still loose. Still trying to find it. Comes in behind. And somehow that comes out. And the Kings clear it out to center. As the Armada come real close there, just looking for a dirty one in front of the goal, whacking away at it, but somehow comes in behind. Now they're back in their own zone, looking to clear one up. Siddlerook takes a bump. They bang away at it. Chisholm finds a loose puck. Back the other way. And Siddlerook looks like he might have a chin strap loose there as well. But the Kings have it inside the line. About to go front. If we listen for the goal announcement. Bouncing puck, 2-on-1. Fugier now short side. Looking out front. Gets one and a redirect, but he misses his target. I thought he had a big chance there. But missing the redirect was Maidment. Now the puck's cleared out. He had the nice little pass out front and he got his stick on it. Now Thompson for the Armada. He fires out. He takes a big hit there. He fires one on goal. As takes the hit to make the play. He gets up and everybody's okay, but Saunders makes the save. No rebound as we're almost at the halfway mark here of the second end of this hockey game. Face-off will stay inside the zone. As the Kings forget how to count there for a second. They're going to get a toss from the draw as they get an extra body back on them. They're used to being on the penalty. They thought they should just have 4 out. There's a chance over at the draw as Des Moines almost had one. Or sorry, DeBay. He got that shot on goal. Saunders for the save. Now Thompson from up top. There's a blocker to the side as well as he thought he had some room there on the far side. Trying to keep that one in. Frazier. I had Frazier in the box, but it's not Frazier in the box. I have to have a quick look over there again to see who it is. Thought it was 12, but maybe it's 11 either way. He's still sitting there serving off his misconduct as that dump in. Kings are to get back on side. The Armada goal, he thought about holding it, then he plays it. The Kings keeping him pinned in deep. Bouncing puck at the blue line does come out. Culp trying to spin away from a check. Takes it back inside his own zone. Armada picked that off. Now trying to get free, trying to find a loose puck. Was Creighton. Now it's loose in front. Its body's hit the ice. And Saunders lost his stick there as well. Shot from the blue line misses wide. Now Frazier will bring it out from the far side. Frazier trying to find room to shoot. Does take the shot. That's deflected to the corner. Picks up his own rebound now. Goes around the back of the net. Takes it all the way up top there. Now he fires one in. Looking back door. DeMiro had chipped in. Frazier again. Puck still on his stick. Ben Frazier puts the brakes on. Fires one towards the goal. Hits the body in front. Rebound comes to Corcoran. He fires one. Rebound's loose. Bangs away at it. And the Armada able to clear it out. Not going to make it far enough for icing. It's Lemoyne back in his own zone. Armada trying to get a quick change in. Lemoyne looking up ice. Can't quite get a hard pass. But now he gets it back. Loses the handle. Picked up and looking to clear is Bungay. Now they do get it out. Miro looking for it right here in front of the Armada bench. Referee yelled at them to move it. They try to pick out a loose puck. Slavuta looking for it. Bungay able to push it up. That's going to be picked off. It was Corkum joined up. Watch out to the official on the far side. The puck hits his skate. It's still bouncing around. Now the Armada able to pick it up. Bungay joins the rush. Trying to bring it wide. He fires a shot towards the goal. That Saunders paddles to the corner. Slavuta takes a bump. Armada looking for it along the wall. There's a pass out front. Can't find it. McNeil now from the blue line. He fires one. Puck bounces up on the rebound. Again, McNeil at the blue line. This time loses the handle. Slavuta trying to kick it up, but can't get by Bungay. Now loose puck comes outside the line. They try to get back onside. They do. Little move there from Slavuta in tight. He puts the pass over for Grant Shelley. He passed a little bit too far behind him. He puts it in deep. Armada quickly put it back out. Bouncing puck, see if it makes it far enough for icing or not, and there's going to be the call. As Armada trying to get a change there on the ice, they're going to be sent back on the ice. 7:13 remaining second period. Face off back in the Armada zone. On the draw. Armada controls. They go to the opposite corner with it. Weston keeping it from the blue line. Now LeBlanc puts it down deep. Neufeld looking for it. Get some help from Chisholm for the Kings. Cycles it down low. Neufeld again. Trying to go along the boards with it. Armada trying to poke that loose. Neufeld with it again. Drops it off at Chisholm. Back up top, Sideruk. He fires a shot. That's blocked in front. As putting his body in harm's way there was Brady. But the puck's not cleared. Neufeld behind the goal, looking out front. Puts the brakes on, spins away from a check. Hands it off. Chisholm quick out front. As LeBlanc fires that one, misses on the short side. Another pass out front, doesn't quite make it through. LeBlanc trying to come up with it. Kings have it, trying to shove one through. There's 2 shots from in tight. Goaltender down, still trying to find it. Puck comes in behind, passes out front again. Everybody whacking away at it. Now it's going to be whacked. And out. Play up into the netting in that far corner. As Kings coming close again. But the Armada goaltender able to keep it out. Hugh McLeod doing his job there. Shots on goals, 21-17 in favor of the Armada. They're still waiting for their first goal on this one. Armada finds it, clears it up. Surrett unable to handle that pass. Kings force it back the other way. Armada going to flip one out. There's another one that's going to up into the ceiling this time. Another one that goes out of play. Face-off will come back in the Armada zone. We approach 6 minutes remaining now in the second. On the draw, scramble draw, comes back to the blue line. Romain keeps it in. He's down deep with it. Jackman behind the goal. Loses the handle, goes to the far side. Now from the corner. Armada trying to clear it out. Kept in by Jackman. Jackman out front, trying to connect with Thompson. Thompson can't quite get the shot off. Then spinning with it was Lively. And then the puck's cleared. Jackman to Thompson, short side. Spins off a check. Along the boards. Pass is picked off. And here comes the Armada quickly back the other way. Auld puts it in deep as they stay onside. Surrett looking for it in the corner. Lively trying to chip on up ahead. Armada picked that off. Trying to find some room now and firing a shot towards the goal. Goes off a leg or two. It heads up in the corner. Makinen trying to hold it at the blue line. And it does just come outside as Thompson would have been sent to the races. Now Jackman looking up. Jackman got Thompson with them. And a nice back check there to pick off that passing play. Surrett to Hakala as Hakala chips it up ahead. Corkum going to pick it up in his own zone. Corkum looks to skate up ice now. Corkum hits the blue line, dumps it in deep. Along the boards now. As Culp just fired one towards the goal. Didn't have too much on that one. As the Armada pick it off. Going to go along the boards and needing a change maybe or too much hook on the old stick. He fired that one and it went right up the glass and up into the netting and out of play. Was Makinen as he heads to the bench. Might have been a little tired in that long shift. Faceoff stays inside the zone. As Lemoyne will line up on the draw. And here comes the Armada. Quickly the other way. And it would be offside if they touch it. As a bouncing puck at the blue line. They have the tag up. Chance for the Kings to clear. Inside their own zone. Corkum last player back. Goes down here to Frazier. Frazier trying to bring the puck inside the zone. Can't get by the navy blue jersey. Now a chance here. As looking for it is Frugier. At the bounce the puck, he almost broke his way through. Now he hands it off. Aaron can't get the shot on goal. Chipping in from the blue line is Thompson. Thompson looks out front. He can't connect with the pass. King's trying to chip one out. And a nice reaching back is Todd. If not, it would have been a 2-on-1. Now Lemoyne at his own blue line. Over the far side. Connects now with Corkum. He's looking for a change as he dumps it in. Cole. He gets taken down. He looks up the official looking for a call. Frazier from way out. And now there's going to be a call as the referee's arms up. As Cole was looking for one originally. And red whistle goes again. But Thompson, Charlie Thompson for the Armada. And there's still some more action happening behind us as Fugier and Frazier were all tied up. I think they're heading to the box as well. So the way this second period started, looks like the way it's going to end here as well is towards the end. The initial penalty going to Thompson. Now Fugier and Frazier join in the box as well. Nothing up on the board as of yet. I believe Thompson was getting roughing for the initial call, probably roughing for the other two as well. On the draw. So Kings on the power play. They move it over. Weston from a shot from way out, but able to see that and able to make it look easy as Hugo McLeod, as he covers up, makes a save. We'll get another face-off, this time on the opposite dot. On the draw. Comes back to the blue line. A little quick pass over. Sidoruk. He looks for some traffic. He fires one. Goalie down. Rebound. They're both teams whacking away at it. Still drop the blue paint. Bouncing. Still showing. Still down. And somehow that puck stays out. As the Armada goaltender doing everything he can as both teams whacking away at the puck. One trying to score, one trying to get it loose. Now the Kings. 30 seconds gone on the power play. Culp behind the goal. Tries to put the brakes on. Looks to spin out front. Culp looking back up top, now goes cross ice with it. Weston, top of the circle, fires one. Rebounds loose again as the save made it. Somehow that just goes out the short side. As a big save, but they got it in the high shoulder area. Now trying to poke that puck loose, trying to hold it. Kings have it. Here's the penalty calls. Sidoruk on the far side, take it to the corner, tries to go back to the blue line. Armada picked that off. They look to clear, going for a skate now, trying to find some room. Had maybe one move, a little extra there, couldn't get by, was Van Poitras. But now he gets it right back. Now he's going to kill some time as he brings it back to Mackinnon in their own zone. 30 seconds ago in the power play. And he looks for some open ice, going to send that down. Sidoruk going to pick it up. Actually, it's going to be Weston in his own zone. Now he gets it to the little close quarters there. In there on the forecheck. And Chisholm's going to dump one, or sorry, Creighton going to dump one deep in the corner. Now pass out front. Creighton trying to get a hold of it, fires one. Going to fire that one. And then right there, the referee's arms up. And that almost came off the glass out front. They poke away on the side of the goal. But I think it's going to be another power play, maybe. Both of you sit for 10. I just heard that. I think Brady got 10 as well as Sidoruk. Mackinnon heading to the box as well, I believe. With 1:37 to go here in the second period. Parade to the penalty box continues. The Armada taking that opportunity maybe to talk to the team, calm them down. Heading to the tunnel though. And down below us is going to be number 12, Jack Brady. I believe him and Makar Sidoruk got 10 each, but Kings might have been getting the extra one. Weston's in the box now as well. Number 77 for the Kings, Jaden Weston. A lot of conversations being had here. The bad blood between these two clubs, the only in the first meeting between these two this season, I believe. But years and years built up between these two. When there's number 5, Sidoruk heading to the dressing room as well. And there is the extra 2 going to the Kings. So with only 4 seconds to go on the initial penalty to the to Thompson of the Armada. So we'll have 4-on-4 for 4 seconds, and then the Armada will head it on the power play. As it looks like Weston's going to serve the 2. So Sidoruk got 2 and 10. And a chance here the other way. Thompson in on the break. Thompson's off the bar. As it was listening to the penalty call, trying to catch up to the play. Puck squirts loose there. Because I was watching the confusion that the penalized player didn't come out of the box, so I thought the Armada was going to take advantage of that. Didn't realize they could have came out, but there was Thompson sprung in alone from just inside the blue line. Beats the goaltender, but can't beat the iron. Would have been a short-handed marker for the Kings. Is now heading to the box. It's got to be Bungay. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're going to have some more 4-on-4. I didn't see any call from the official, but there's 2 minutes up on the clock for Bungay. So 4-on-4 for a minute 44. So 4-on-4 for the rest of this period as we approach the last minute of play in the second. Armada need to get something going. Maybe 4-on-4 can help them. Lots of extra ice. They're looking up through the middle. Glove down now, trying to bring it in with them. Trying to pull a backhand to the front. Lost the handle, goes to the corner. And then back comes outside the line. Makinen looks to go far side with it. Jackman picks that up. As they announce Brady, and almost a giveaway there is Glover. Almost gave that away inside the zone. As Thompson went for the big hit, got nothing but boards. 36 seconds to go here in the period. Romaine misses his target. Makinen will try again. Quick pass up. Hakala. So Bungay got the cross-checking was the call. Jackman going to pick it up inside his own zone. Going to try to beat the clock now. He puts the brakes on, trying to use that speed. Jackman up to the middle. And that's going to be offside right at the line. And a shot after the whistle. And also could have been a call at the blue line as well as players collided. And you can hear the bench calling for an interference call. But the Armada didn't like the shot after the whistle as well. Nothing comes from that. Offside to be the call if you're 9.7 up on the clock. The official blows the whistle, gets them all calmed down here. Face off fourth in. And the player gets taken down. Frazier trying to find a loose puck. Frazier now. But as the horn goes, we'll watch this here again. Just double check and make sure anything happens. Looks like calmer heads prevail. After 2 periods of play, we're all tied at shots, 22 apiece. But Kings lead 3-0. We'll start the third period, 4-on-4 for another 23 seconds. And the Kings will go on a short power play. We're going to take a short break here. I'm going to try to get my voice back. These first 2 periods tell you one thing. I think the third is going to be interesting. We'll see you right in a few. And welcome back, everyone. Mike Kelly here, High Button Sports. 20 minutes up on the clock for the third period. Kings lead 3-0 after 2 periods. We're going to start here 4-on-4 for about 23 seconds. And the Kings will have a short power play for 17 seconds. But the way that second period with the braid to the penalty box, who knows what the third will bring. All I can tell you is that the next goal is a huge one for either squad. This battle turned into exactly what we thought it would be between these two teams. We've seen it for many years. It only gets better every year as the U16 league only gets better and better. You can hear the players banging their sticks. They're ready for the third. We hope you are as well. As we get ready to go, here's the Armada. That ice still a little wet here, as not quite dry, as they get the red line, dumping in deep. They give chase. They're down by those Zamboni doors trying to knock that puck out. Come back to the blue line. Quick little pass over Pino. Moves it. Trying to make a move there. You can hear the goalie banging his stick on the ice. As now they'll be short-handed. But they take a short-handed marker right now. As that puck comes all the way out. Pino pass is picked off. Looking for some room here. Neufeld, he walks in all alone. His shot's deflected to the corner. Now power play. As he's got to go back as Fougere up on the forecheck. Kings tap it up. Armada doing a good job here. They're back to even strength now. Put the puck inside. Now got to go for a little skate is Romaine. Romaine. He takes a shot up high. He keeps going. He didn't like that, but quickly back the other way. Goes through. Shuma scores! As everybody is watching the action in behind, as Romaine didn't like what happened, all the way down the other end, the Armada, sorry. And it's going to be number 14, Devin DeBay. He gets the Armada on the board as he gets that shot blocker side up under the arm. We got a 3-1 hockey game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're early here. Barely a minute gone into the third period. Exactly what the Armada needed. As the Kings player didn't like the hit in front of their Armada bench. Armada kept playing. They might break down. Got the shot on goal and made it count, making it 3-1. Exactly what we want to hear as well. Make this game a little more exciting than it already is. With the bodies thrown around, let's get some goals going. As the Armada feel it now. In deep, their pass out front. Todd coming in from the blue line. Puck was a little too slow. We listen to the goal announcement. Was DeBay with his second of the season. And there's a big collision. There is Cole and Thompson say hello to each other as the puck comes in deep. And I believe icing is going to be the call. A charge against the Armada. After a big hit there at center between Charlie Thompson and Mason Cole. And again, now Cope on the way back. And I think both of them might be going, or just one of them, I'm not sure. Yeah, pointing at them as well. So Landon Cope for the Kings. And number 34, Joe Hakala for the Armada. I'm pretty sure it's going to say 5-on-5 though. Looks like just coincidental. Says a few extra words. The referee's trying to calm it down a little bit, but having a tough time here so far as we're almost 2 minutes in. Third period. Faceoff comes to the corner. Picked up by McNeil. Trying to go around the net. That hits the side. And then a chance here for the Kings. He fired up one and missing. There was Savuta. Comes all the way to Corkum. Corkum fires it towards the goal. Savuta picks that off as Armada tries to clear. Gets forced to the far wall. Now put in deep. And I believe that's going to be a hand pass. Hand pass is the call. So a couple of quick whistles here. Faceoff will come outside. As the officials try to get them all set up here now. You see all the players in the box too for each team, but nothing up on the board. As we play some 5-on-5 hockey. Amiro makes a little move at center. He brings puck in and blows a tire, and Amiro didn't realize. You had a clear lane on the far side, but either way, able to make the save there was William McLeod. As we got the shot on goal was Amiro. Now battle in the corner, right by the referee's door. Armada poke it out. Corkum trying to hold the line. Now the Armada will send it down the length of the ice. Getting a race for it though. Who's going to get there first? Waved off as flying in there was the Armada to negate that icing. Now from the corner. So slashing was the call to Cope as he gave a little extra whack, I believe, as they were having words. Armada with the puck behind the goal. Going to go cross ice. Couldn't quite connect with O'Leary. O'Leary puts it down back deep. Both teams trying to lively, and Amiro there for the Kings. They just start to break out. First line is DeBay. He's already scored one. Look for another one, but there's a blocker save. Nice move, nice shot, but better save from Saunders. Now Grancelli takes a bump. Armada, ever since they scored, started to turn on here a little bit, feeling it in the third period, keeping the puck in. Now the Kings clear it out. Savucha trying to poke it for it, trying to give chase, one hand on the stick, trying to bring it back. Savucha with a still, and what a save in tight. Would have been a beauty goal. Here we go, end to end with saves both ways. Armada going for a skate here. Now watch out at center as Lemoyne pokes it loose. He walks in, he fires another blocker save. That's going to go high off the glass. That's what we expect between these two clubs. Back and forth. A little chip up the other side. Bring the puck in there now. And the referee's going to hand up, and the whistle's going to go. Another little push here. And usually, as Chisholm brought the puck inside the zone, we'll see what the call is going to be here now. What's the call going to be? Referee talking to Romain. Romain nodding in agreement, but I don't think he's going to agree. He stayed out of it. So it looks like just one penalty coming from it, and it's going to be a power play for the Kings as Cooper Mackinnon in the box. 2 minutes up on the clock. Face off down, so the Kings looking to get that goal back here as he approached 4 minutes gone in the third. As Jackman gets lined up on the draw. Face-off comes to the blue line. Fugier up there trying to knock it loose. Along the boards now, Jackman gets some help from Thompson. Up top to Weston. Now over to Jackman. There's a quick shot, missing too high. So slashing was the call to Mackinnon. Lemoyne with a little nifty dangles. He moves it over to Jackman and holds the line. Jackman doing the same thing on the far side. Battle in front here. Jackman fast hand pass. Weston with the shot. Saves made and looking for it. Didn't know where it was after it hit him, but it goes safely to the corner. Now high off the boards. A little too high as it deflects up into the ceiling. And out of play. 31 seconds tick off on the penalty. Face-off comes back inside the Armada zone. Face off here to the right of the Armada goaltender. Kings control. On the boards now. Kept in. Jackman up top. Lemoyne looking for a shooting lane. Makes one move. Can't make the other. And the Armada going to chip it out. Almost was off to the races as well, but had a short-handed break. Now Weston skates it back in. Puts it to the open corner. They poke it along the far boards. A minute to go here in the power play. Armada clear another one out. Kings trying to set up from their own zone. Going for a skate up through the middle. Here's Jackman. Cutting here on the short side. On the backhand. Gets poked, but there's Thompson in to help. Armada got to get the loose puck first. And again, another one that they're sending all the way down. Kings will have to go quick. 35 seconds to go on the power play. You want to take advantage. Long pass far side. Had to be careful. They're making a change, and they don't touch anything. Send it the length of the ice, and icing will be the call. This is the only game on the agenda for the Kings this weekend, and for the Armada as well. They'll actually, they have a home game tomorrow morning, as they're going to welcome the Dukes from PEI. They're still in for a battle here. Still killing the penalty for another 20 seconds. Now Amiro will look up ice, trying to connect with Lemoyne. He gets turned back. Amiro will have to try again. He's got Maidman on him, forcing him back as the penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice. Far side. Chisholm moves it over. Miro joins the rush. Penalized player back on the ice, back to 5-on-5, and Miro fires a shot towards the goal. That gets deflected. Neufeld puts it down deep. Looking to get it back along the boards. He takes a bump. LeBlanc trying to knock it loose. Everybody looking for a loose puck. It comes to the corner. Bungay and LeBlanc bump. Puck still in the feet. Both teams battle hard to try to knock it loose. Now it's going to be knocked out by Irwin, but not cleared as the Kings get it right back. Walking. Glover. He fires a shot. Puck's loose for a moment, but the referee's whistle goes as the save is up in the logo area. Able to cover up, make the save. It's Hugo McLeod. And we'll get a face-off deep again. Shots now 25-24 in favor of the Kings, who lead by 2, 3-1. On the draw, Kings have it. For 5-on-5 now. There's a shot from Chisholm that misses wide on the short side. Corcoran chipping in from the blue line, looking for LeBlanc. LeBlanc behind the net, trying to come up from there. That hits a stick. Armada will try to clear. Fires the blue line out. Chisholm there to put it back deep. LeBlanc for the Kings, trying to circle to the corner. He gets taken down. As Thompson knocked him now far side. Referee's arms up again. And I just hear him say, go to the box. Who is it? And it's going to be Chisholm for the Kings, though. So number 34, Camden Chisholm, heading to the box. Only the one door open, so I think we're going to get a power play. And I know it's going to be an interference call, the signal from the official. So another opportunity here. And I thought for a second they might be calling a timeout, but they're not. Have a quick little conversation, get their power play unit out. So another opportunity for the Armada now on the power play. They look to get one goal closer. Trying to tie this hockey game up. Maybe we'll see extra hockey this afternoon. Still a long ways to go. 13 minutes. Armada trying to find a face-off. Scramble draw. Still both teams looking for it. And finding it is Lively, and he's going to send it down the length of the ice. Makinen picks up behind his own goal. He's going to look up ice. He hands it off now. But getting forced back again, the Makinen will try. This time we'll try the opposite side. Looking cross ice down below us now. Figier. Oh, sorry, unsportsmanlike conduct was the call. As a Armada player a little slow getting up. He looks like he's okay now. Now trying to come to the corner with it. Up top, Makinen. Look for traffic in front. Fires one high, but a little too high. Rebound off the back of the boards. Power play goal for the Armada. With that shot from the blue line's high that came right out front. And Fugier on the doorstep. Zach Fugier, number 10, making it 3-2. Kings get up to a 3-goal lead. Now it's down to 1. They'll bring it back to center. Just over 12 remaining here now. Third period, 1-goal hockey game. After Fugier gives the Armada their second of the afternoon. Looking for more. They're inside the line. The player gets knocked down as well. I look quickly at the referee to see if there's going to be a call there. They don't get it. Kings will force it to the far side now. Glover likes to go back to Weston and put a little move on. He looks for somebody open. He's trying to get pinned down deep. There you go. Likes to go to the opposite corner. Glover along the boards now. Grancelli trying to go off the boards. Cope looking for it. Gets it back now. Grancelli going for one. It was Fugier. Now there's a loose puck. Now the referee loses sight of it. So it's Fugier's 6th of the season, assisted by Makinen. They're looking for a loose puck. I think 2 more players might be heading back to the box. But it's going to say 5-on-5. As he made the save, the puck was loose just by his foot as Hugh McLeod But the referee lost sight of it, so the whistle went. As heading to the box this time, looks like Maidment and Grancelli, they still have further conversations about it, but I will say 5-on-5 as Wade's getting his money's worth here this afternoon with all these penalties. Kings with the draw. Will draw pass at the line. I'm looking at all ends of the ice here right now. Coach is looking for a call. Puck almost kept in and then almost given away there as the cross ice passes. Cope only had an opportunity. Now the Armada will clear it out. Hakala, he can't bring the puck inside the zone. As Salvuta takes a bump and clears the zone. Abunge fires it right in on goal. As Saunders looks up, he's going to hold on. And we'll get a face-off. Again, more conversations after the whistle as Wade's announcing the penalties. The officials blows the whistle. Get the ball set up now deep in the Kings zone. As the Armada been buzzing here, looking to tie it up. They got the puck below the goal line now, trying to come out front with it. As Corkum takes his player down, they have further conversation after the fact. Play continues as the puck comes out. Mackinnon puts a little move on. Puts it down back deep. Armada gives chase. Player gets taken down. Referee's arm stays down as well. That could have been a close one. He whacked at the puck near the feet. And there's a puck. Maybe a chance here. Armada trying to walk in with it. Took a funny bounce off the boards, but can't bring the puck in. Oh, Larry trying to put the move on. He can't bring the puck with him. Still on the feet. Both teams looking for it. And knocks out. Now Jackman for the Kings. Jackman takes it all the way behind his own net. Looks up ice. Lemoyne calling for it behind the play, but Jackman likes to keep. Put the move on at center. Jordan Jackman inside the line now. Hands it off. Thompson tries to pull the puck with him. Armada moves it up. Partial 2-on-1 shaping up here. Chisholm with the puck. He's going to shoot. And there's a save made. Rebounds loose as he tried to go down through the 5-hole. Brady trying to hold the line. Does. Puts it in deep. There's a chance there for Armada. Almost tying it up. Now in behind the play. Trying to connect with Lemoyne. Get a race for it. And icing's going to be the call. Kings thought Lemoyne might have got there first, but he was unable to touch it at the blue line. And smart play by the Armada goaltender as well to let that go. Icing will bring it down here into the Kings zone as we're under 10 minutes to go now here in the third. Kings holding on to a 1-goal lead. Had 2 in the first, 1 in the second. And now the Armada slowly making their comeback here in the third. Have it down to 1 as the Kings try to clear. Fires the blue line, not out. This time Kings clear it up. Lemoyne tries to chip it up. Thompson can't catch up. Now below, Bungay gonna go for a skate. He brings it short side, tries to go cross ice. Trying to connect here with Van Pochis. Puck comes in behind. Jackman forces it to the corner. Thompson trying to chip it up. Fires the blue line. Not out, but it goes off his own teammate's skate and kicks out to center. Armada gonna dump it right back in. Cross ice pass. As Romain loses the handle, but he backhands one out to center. Now he's picked up by Bungay. He almost stays on his feet. He brings the puck inside the line. Kings will try the opposite side now. Looking to chip one up. Trying to bring up, as watch out there. He had his head down for a moment. Was Neufeld, but they do to bring the puck inside. LeBlanc takes a bump, puts it in deep. Bungay reversed it to the other side. As McNeil tries to bring the puck out. Big check there as Neufeld battling hard. Now in the corner. Trying to knock the puck loose. Referee right there saying move it. They do. Glover trying to hold the line. Puts it back deep. Now behind the net is DeBay. Tries far side. Neufeld again along the boards. Takes the bump. And there's another hit there from Chisholm. Keeps the puck in. Now the Armada will finally get it out. They're looking for a change as they chip it just inside the line. Kings look up quick as Amiro tries to go up. LeBlanc chips it just inside the zone. Armada pick it off. They have a look. Now Todd. Todd trying to go cross ice. And doing his best soccer interpretation there was Glover as he kicked that one. And you can hear the Kings bench make the call for there. That one Burrs offside with a bouncing puck at the blue line. 7:49 now remaining here. Third period clock. Slowly ticking down for the Kings. Maybe a little too fast for the Armada as they're trying to tie it up. On the draw, Armada control. Back at their own blue line. Looking to hit the red line is Todd. Tries to bring it all the way in. Pokes it inside the line. Picked off by Romaine. He tries to clear it out. Fires the blue line, but not out. Now Corkum. Corkum puts it back to the corner. Romaine gonna slap at it high off the glass. Takes a bounce. Now we're gonna get a race for it. Cole gonna get there first. What's gonna make it far enough for icing anyway? Mason Cole puts the brakes on. Looks for a trailer. Finds some, and trying to get that on his stick was Frazier, but couldn't quite pick up the pass to the blue line. Not out. Romaine trying to fire one in. That hit the body. Now there's Frazier with the one time. I haven't seen much action there in a while. Was Hugen McLeod, but he able to get the glove on that one. And as Frazier tried to go short side with the one time, but saves made, no rebound. 7:12 to go, third period. Face-off will stay inside the zone. Great crowd here this afternoon as well. What we expect between these two clubs. Don't have far to travel. Good to see in a Saturday afternoon. That face-off comes right on top of the goaltender. And we'll redo that draw again. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you had the high button channel on all afternoon, and especially this evening when, of course, we know everybody watching the ball game, you can have the stream going, and, of course, the big screen as well, watching the Blue Jays looking to take another one home, which will have this crowd, this country going crazy. Here's Corcoran from the blue line. He lined one up. Didn't get much on that one. Armada quickly trying to go up the other way. That goes off a stick. Now Romaine on his own blue line. He looks up ice. Maybe go for a little skate. He puts on the backhand. Makes a little move inside his own blue line. And he's going to be picked off. Then hangs down a player. And I look back as Surrett could have been taken down. Surrett goes for a bump there as well. Grancelli as well as the puck pops to the corner. Both teams. There's a hit from behind. We'll see what the call is going to be here as Corkum goes there. It's going to be Sebastian Surrett who came in, and it looks like he's going to be boarding. I have to be careful there as we did see the numbers. So now the Kings are going to head to the power play as Surrett heads to the box for two. We'll bring that face-off down the other end. 6.5 to go. Third period. Kings like to get the 2-goal lead back. We'll wait for the official call. Mine saw the signal from the ref. Showed boarding. Either way, 2 minutes up on the clock. Power play for the Kings. And they get the draw kept in at the blue line. Now from down in the corner. Down low. Jackman again. Up top. Weston going to walk the line as he hands off to Lemoyne. Lemoyne down low. His pass almost picked off. Now battle with Pinu. Could come for the puck. Now Jackman walks in. He's from inside the circle. That's blocked in front. Doesn't make it through. In behind. Picked out by Thompson. It goes back up top. There's a long shot from Weston, who goes up high, saves made, rebound, comes all the way to the blue line, kept in for a moment, but now they do clear. Now Lemoyne looking for some open ice as he goes far side, puts the brakes on. Loses the puck though, just inside the line. He's picked off by DeBay. Didn't have too far to go as he loses it as well at the neutral zone. Now Jackman with a minute to go in the power play, trying to hold the line. Hands off to Weston. Weston walks in. He goes down low. In behind. Thompson goes right through the blue paint. Now Weston on the far side. Jackman up top. Lemoyne walks in. He hits the body in front. Puck comes right back to him. They bang away here on the short side. Comes loose. Thompson behind. Looks out front. He can't get the pass through. And it gets poked to the far side. Weston again goes up top. Reaching back. And what a good stick there from Lemoyne to hold the line. And it almost gives it right back as man Portuguese almost would have been off to the races, but puck stays in. 24 seconds to go. Power play up top, gets a stick on it, and the Armada finally clear it out. Kings coming close. They'll have to go quick here. 15 seconds on the power play, and heads up on that far side. As they want to make sure there wasn't too many players, but they do get the right count. Frazier trying to dangle his way through. He fires one, and just getting a piece of the goalie and the outside of the post there. As the penalized players back on the ice, we're back to 5-on-5. That puck's going to be cleared and out of play, but the Armada able to kill it off. 2:25 to go. Third period. I said 2:25, I meant 4:25. Looking at the twos there. 4:25 third period. Face-off stays inside the Armada zone. It's been an exciting one here as the King went up to a 3-goal lead. But the Armada clawing their way back, and then they just kill off an important penalty. Now they're looking to clear the zone. They do. Armero got to chase it back in his own zone. Fugier up there on the forecheck, trying to knock it loose. Looking for some help from Hakala in there. Fugier picks it out, trying to go out front, and couldn't quite connect with the pass. Now there's a game deflected, and that just goes up over the net. As Saunders went down, the puck went up. Puck kept in the blue line again, and that's going to go off his own skate. Armada will have to tag up on the offside. Corkum behind his own net now. Looks to clear out, goes off his skate, stays inside as Fugier is able to hold the line. Kings will try again. This time held in by McNeil as he puts it in deep. Kings along the boards. Frazier trying to just pin it now. Referee yelled at him again to move it. Does come loose. Bouncing puck comes up front. Amiro trying to skate out of trouble. Another puck gets to the blue line, not out. McNeil tries to go forward with it, and now the referee's arms up. And there's going to be a hooking call, and it's going to go against the Kings. So right after the Armada kill one off, number 16, Kason Lively, is going to head to the box. And I think there's going to be another one as the referee blows the whistle. As Frazier's going to head to the box as well. No, he's going to head right to the dressing room. You might have got a 10 for misconduct. We'll see on the board here as we go back. We know it's definitely going to be power play. Just one penalty up right now, and that's the one that Lively. 2 minutes for the hooking. As I'll get the clock all reset up here. There's 3:15 to go. Power play, Armada. As the puck comes inside the line, Armada trying to find it behind the net now. Back up top, Makinen, hands off, gets it back. Makinen has a quick look. He's going to give it over to Bay. Back to Makinen. Makinen looking for the traffic in front. That hits his stick, deflected to the corner. On the boards now, both teams trying to find it. Hakala is able to force it down low. Another battle, far side. Hakala got a fire one. That's blocked in front as LeBlanc put his body in harm's way. Now there's a shot. Misses the goal. Hakala trying to hold it. Now the Kings finally clear it out through center. 1:10 to go here in the power play. Dubai again trying to spring Fugier, but can't quite get back as Weston is diving back to make a defensive play. Now it's picked out by Glover, who sends it all the way down. They announce Glover's penalty. He plays it all the way out, but nobody home except for white jerseys on that far side. And heads up there, and that's going to touch a glove on the Kings bench to bring that face-off inside the Kings zone on that clear attempt. As Sidoruk hits his own team. So with 49 seconds to go here in the power play, 2:07 remaining here in the third. Face-off down low. As this side will go absolutely insane if the Armada are able to tie this up. And Todd looking for traffic in front, has traffic, and fires one that gets through, but lands right in the breadbasket of Saunders, and he holds on to it, makes sure there's no rebound, and we'll get another face-off, this time on the opposite dot. 41 seconds to go here in the power play. Just under the 2-minute warning now here in the third. Puck forced to the wall. Frazier did get a 10-minute unsportsmanlike. Todd keeps it at the blue line, hands over far side, walking in, fire one. Saunders with the save, and Saunders went down as well to goal. And Saunders worried about clearing his crease. He lost his paddle, and they almost got the shot. Oh, there's a move there from Severity. Oh, and chance there in tight as he did the whole how you doing toe drag and fired one trying to go upstairs, but went a little too high. Saunders still without his paddle, and there's one for the fans that goes up out of play. Still with 5 seconds to go on the power play, 1:23. I'm surprised looking back that they didn't pull the goalie, as the goalie's still in the net for the Armada. And a late change from the Kings. They got to realize they're the visiting team, as usually, even though they're on the visiting bench, they're normally the home game, but tonight, this afternoon, it's the Armada's home game, which is the opposite what we usually have here on Saturday afternoons. 5 seconds remaining in power play. 1:23 remaining in the third. And the Armada get the draw. We'll keep an eye on the box, as if the Kings can get it, we'll look to send it. Penalized players back on the ice. Armada still have it behind the net. Goalie's pulled. Extra attacker on now. 6 on 5. Mäkinen fire one, deflected, and scores! Post to post and in. Deflection in front. After the penalty's over, we're all tied at 3. And you can see it's going to be number 10, Zach Fugier. Kings go up by 3, but the Armada come all the way back, and we're all tied. Are we going to see some extra hockey here? Just over a minute to go. Armada, like I said, I was shocked they didn't pull the goalie when the penalty was on, but hey, that's why they're on the bench. I'm in the booth. They pull the goalie after the penalty's over, and it works. And they get the tying goal, and now the one going to get a face-off inside the Armada goals. We're just under a minute to go. Clearing attempt is deflected, goes up out of the play into the netting. So important face-off here for the Kings, as they want to send the other side into a frenzy if they can win this draw and maybe get a goal of their own. But Armada win the draw, go far side with it, look to clear. Maybe they'll take this one in regulation as they dump one as they hit the red line, hit the goal announcement. And it was Fugier with his second of the game, third of the season. Armada looking for more here now. 30 seconds to go inside the zone. Pass up top to Mäkinen. Mäkinen fires one, and what a save! Flashing some leather there is Saunders. As Mäkinen goes for a little skate, can't believe, thought he had it, tried to go low glove far side, but can't beat the glove of Joseph Saunders. Holding on to it, trying to help his team here, trying to hold on, maybe send it to extra hockey. Face off deep in the zone. Face off controlled by the Armada. Pinu puts it in deep. Comes in behind. Picked off. Trying to come back out front. They're right at the high slot, but that's blocked in front. Doesn't make through. And off to the races. Here comes Cole. Cole hits the red line, just dumps in deep and coming way out. And Cole looking for a loose puck. Took a funny bounce off the back boards, and Hugon McLeod taking no chances, going to cover that up. 8 seconds on the clock now, 8.3 to be exact. Important face off here, don't think we have to say that. Kings like to win it, get it back, maybe get a quick shot. Armada, of course, want to get it either straight back or to the corner, just hold on. They'll take extra hockey here this afternoon. Here's a face-off scramble in the feet, force it to the half wall. Kings have it. Put it in deep, and now it's Armada. They're going to flick one. That's up into the netting. And just as the horn goes, it goes out of play. And that's going to do it here. 3 periods. Don't solve anything. We'll take a short 2-minute break here. We'll be back with 3-on-3 overtime. All right, looks like both teams are ready to go. The officials blow the whistle. 5 minutes up on the clock, 3-on-3 overtime. Shots on goal after 3 periods, 33-30 in favor of the Armada. And they come all the way back, being down by 3 and tied at 3. And we'll go to overtime. We're going to have Cole, Amiro, and Jackman for the Kings. Fugier, Van Pocherdies, and Makinen starting off for the Armada. And here we go, 3-on-3, lots of open ice here for these skilled athletes. And we're going to watch what they do here. And then we chanting low as Fugier almost picked that off. Now Jackman trying to get loose. And one little stutter step there. Going to send his teammate offside. So a quick whistle here, just 15 seconds in. We'll get an offside draw. Just down in front of the Armada bench. Excuse me. Both teams keeping the same players out who started this overtime, and now this time Armada going to control the draw. Makinen going to take it all the way back in his own zone as they look to set up. He looks up ice now, puts the brakes on. He tries to get away from Jackman. Now Makinen looks for some open ice himself. He skates up, with the brakes on just inside the line. Tries to chip one up ahead. Van Pocherdies loses the handle as Cole picks that off. Cole coming back the other way, 2-on-2 shaping up. Takes it down all the way around the goal as he gets forced. Gets bumped to the corner, trying to keep control of it. Good battle there between those two. Now Weston, he tries to hold the line. Weston forced it to the corner. The 277s go to the corner. Chance out front, and Cole's all wound up. Now trying to get loose. Fugier trying to break in alone. Zach Fugier shoots when it goes 5-0 and scores! Fugier with a big celebration over by the Kings bench, and he wins it for the Armada. Overtime goal. Armada come all the way back, down by 3, win this one in overtime, 4-3. Well, that was the exciting game. And then I believe Fugier, that was for the hat trick as well. What a game, folks. Shots end up being 34-30. And the final score, 4-3 all for the Armada. They take this one in overtime. Mike Elliott, High Button Sports. I want to thank everybody again for watching. We'll see you next game.